ccdefoe2000.
And I'm IrateSoldier's.
We're here to talk about something that really irritates us, besides cords hanging in front of the webcam.
I'm sorry, this is not a funny rant.
No. I am here to rant. She is here to rant. I am here to make jokes. She is here to slap me around a bit. Well, that wasn't really a slap, that was a love.
I can't see your head! Okay, hey, come on.
Sorry.
Anyways, our rant is about the military. Mostly NCOs. For those of you civilians who don't know what an NCO is, it's like a supervisor. For those of you without a job who don't know what a supervisor is, get a life. It's like your mom, or your dad, whichever you have.
Or your great-great-great uncle. Your great-great-great uncle that slapped you for using the wrong fork at dinner.
I've only ever known of one fork. The one you eat steak with.
No.
Anyways, first scenario. You have NCO A and Soldier A. Soldier A, let's say, makes a mistake, and NCO A jumps on their ass about it. And then you got Soldier B who comes along and makes the same fucking mistake. And NCO A is like, oh, okay, that's not how you do it. This is how you do it. And you're sitting over there like, what the fuck? I didn't know what I was doing. And you just jumped all over me for it. Yet, Bozo over here, who's been in the military for 40 years, just gets told, well, let me show you how you do this in the military these days. What the fuck? Could somebody please explain this one to me?
Yes, please do. And, mine, I can go on forever, and a lot more than 10 minutes. But this is something I've noticed recently in the military, is it doesn't matter how smart you are, as you can tell, because I'm fucking retarded. You get rank automatically, it seems. From E1 to E4, private, PFC, or private, PV2, PFC, specialist, I keep burping, and E5, E6, E7, all the way up to E9, which is fucking Sergeant Major. It doesn't matter if you are smart. All you have to do is go, open up a book and go, the Army song, the Soldier's Creed, the Non-Commission's Creed, AR 670-1, and all this other stupid shit. Just remember it. Everybody learns it. In fucking what grade do you start fucking doing tests in? First? In first grade, you learn, okay, English. I need to remember how to spell cat. It's the same fucking situation, just in the military. I need to remember that a non-commissioned officer is the backbone of the Army. Non-commissioned officers are not the backbone of the Army. Non-commissioned officers are just the leaders. Privates are the backbone of the Army, because without privates, what are NCOs? Just privates. Because if there's nobody for the supervisor to supervise, then the supervisor becomes the supervised.
Exactly.
Now, another thing that I don't like in the military, not so much with the NCOs, this comes from all around, is discrimination. I'm white. She's white.
And I'm a female.
And she's female. I hope I'm female. But I'm going to tell jokes through the entire thing, I'm sorry. But I hate it when another white NCO comes up to me and bitches and complains and yells and screams because I fucked up on something. I didn't sharpen my pencil right. But, for example, she didn't even sharpen her pencil for the day, and the NCO goes, let me show you how to sharpen a pencil. Just because she's female, she doesn't know how to sharpen a pencil.
Yep.
Right. Another thing, you know how in, like, the civilian world, if you're late to work, you know, you get dock pay.
Here, if you're late to work, you get slapped in the face with a freaking counseling statement.
Which pretty much is like a letter of reprimand at work. You know, you get 3 of those, you get fired. Well, in the military, you can't be fired. What happens is you get an Article 15, they take your time, they take your money, they take your rank.
And your pay. Well, that is your money. Okay, never mind.
Sometimes.
Moving on. Oh, not to mention the fact that you get restricted to post, which is the most annoyingly boring thing in the world, because then that makes you want to make trouble.
Yes, because we're in Korea and all the fun shit is off post.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, on post, what we got? We got a PX in a shack. We got our commissary that sells ramen noodles, I think.
We got a bowling alley, like, that's smaller than the gym,
Yeah,
which isn't even that big.
Yeah. We we have a gym in case we want to work out. That's the biggest fucking building on post. And then you
Nobody ever goes there.
Yeah, unless we have to. And then we got our rooms, which, as you can look, if you look out the door, is not that very big. I mean, I have to have my computer in a fucking closet. Check the light so it doesn't go out in this video, please. Thank you. The only reason I'm having her do it is because I don't want to reach across to her and look like I'm groping her with my back. Another thing. What we're doing right now is not military related. We in no way are speaking the voice of the military. And the only reason I'm saying this is because that way when the E9 gets bored at work and goes to YouTube like we're not allowed to, and finds this video and tries to say, oh my god, they talked bad about the military, Article 15. They can't do that because I just put a disclaimer. So, Irate, do you agree with me that we are in no way affiliated with the military while we're making this video?
Yes, I do. Right now, I am in civilian clothing for a reason, because right now I am not technically in the military.
Even though you're a soldier 23.5 hours a day. But, at this moment, because I've had alcohol, I still have alcohol. It's very delicious.
Neither of us are on duty.
Exactly. None of us are on duty. Neither of us are currently performing military affairs. And, well, no, I don't think we are.
No.
And neither of us really give a shit. Do you give a shit?
Not really.
She doesn't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. And I guarantee my mom really doesn't give a shit. That will be the next rant because I have a story to tell. With 3 minutes, I really don't think we have enough time. So, tune in next time. This is going to be cut a little short. Tune in next time for my story and anything Irate wants to throw in.
I do have one more thing.
Okay.
And this one really pissed me off. When I first got to Korea, I was 18. Almost 19. So, you know, you're in Korea, and it says the drinking age over here is 20. Well, of course, for the military, the drinking age is 21.
Which, not to cut you off, which really is not fair, because if you're old enough to sign up to shoot people in the face with an assault rifle, I believe
and
you're
get
old.
shot back at.
I believe you're old enough to smoke and drink, and I think a lot of people are that same way, but apparently not the people with money.
But anyways, there's this wonderful thing called soju over here. I decided one night in March that I wanted to try it. I took a fucking sip of soju and courtesy patrol, and they're like, I can't explain them. If you're in the military, you know what courtesy patrol is. If you're a civilian, don't worry about it. It will be explained.
Security guards.
They walk into the bar that I'm in. Yes, I was in a bar. Over here, you walk in at 17 into a bar, and they're going to sell you alcohol anyways. And they check our IDs. Well, a few days later, or actually I think it was a few weeks later, I'm slapped in the face with a field grade Article 15. Lost my rank, lost my pay, and any other privileges I had for about 25 days, which really sucked because it was summertime, and that's when all the cool sports go on. Everything cool starts happening. Well, now it's a little over a year later, and there's a new soldier here in Korea who got caught drinking not once, but twice.
Three times.
Okay, 3 times. Within the same, not really week, not even month, just the same week. Well, it's a month, but whatever. What I'm saying is, nothing fucking happened to him except for a counseling statement. Someone talked to him and said, oh, I know it's rough being over here in Korea all alone at your age, but you can't drink right now. Fuck that! I'm not the only soldier that came over here and got field grade Article 15 just for having a drink of alcohol, and this guy does it 3 times and nothing happens. I might just, if I was a rat, I would have just freaking been, hey, Sergeant Major, why hasn't so-and-so gotten a field grade Article 15 for drinking? He's been caught 3 times in 1 week. I'm just saying.
Well, we're going to cut this short before it cuts out our audio. So this is ccdefoe2000 and
IrateSoldier.
signing out for now. Look for us in part 2 of the same rant.